everybody, and welcome to the Simple Cooking with Heart kitchen. In my home, I am Executive Chef Stephanie Rose, and I am going to make something very cool called Chakshouka. You've probably seen it out there. It's a fancy name for eggs in purgatory. So let's start with getting our pan hot. I decided to use my iron skillet tonight. I'm gonna put maybe a tablespoon of olive oil in there and get that kind of warm. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about some of the ingredients that are going into this. Anyway, I have all of these leftover green tomatoes, so I wanted to try it with this recipe. Why not? And I had tons of peppers, red peppers and yellow peppers and orange peppers. I roasted them all off, peeled them, de-seeded them, and I put them in the freezer. So now is the time to do all of that because there is an abundanza of fresh vegetables just dying to be cooked out there. So this is about half an onion diced up. I'm cheating a little bit. We're going to saute that in this pan. I'm hoping you can see. Try not to flick it all over the place. Don't have time to dice everything up for you, but we are going to, that's why I already have it done, saute all of this goodness together. I want to add my red peppers. We want to saute this a little bit, get everything nice and translucent. I just thought it'd be nice to really get the flavor, powerful. So I'm going to grind it myself. So I have the caraway seeds and I have the cumin seeds that are in my little hoogie, my mortar and pestle. I can already smell them. They are so totally fragrant. Okay, now I think I'm ready to add my green tomatoes because they probably take a little bit longer to cook than the regular tomatoes. I'm gonna get those in there. We don't want this to be too dry. In the picture, it looks like it's really kind of wet. So let's get these in here. Cook that. Get that cooking a little bit. Let me finish grinding my spices because there's nothing like a freshly ground seed. Let's go ahead and add my roasted red peppers that I absolutely adore. And we have the garlic. I believe it was 2 cloves of garlic. Stir that up. I'm going to go ahead and add my dry spice, harissa, hot paprika, some cumin. Here we go. That's my cumin and caraway. And remember, I want to put a little bit of coriander because that's what it says in my book. So here I've got my spices in here now, my dried spices. I put my garlic in. We're waking up the flavor. I think I'm going to go ahead and put in some of the mild harissa. Comes out. Woo, there we go. Last but not least, tomato paste. So we get a tablespoon of tomato paste. Well, here we go. Got the tomato paste. Hopefully that'll get nicely incorporated here and maybe even caramelize a little bit and bring out some of the sweetness. All right, you can see everything's kind of softening up now. I'm loving that. And now I'm almost gonna let that cook a few more minutes. Okay. Now, the eggs have a lot of liquid, so I kind of want to put them in my little handy dandy strainer just to get some of that liquid out of them before I put them in. Okay. Now you want to make a little hole, kind of an indentation where you're going to put your egg. That's exciting. This is the fun part. Please don't break. Please don't break. Oh, right. One recipe did actually say to sort of swirl the white part around, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm just going to try to get all these bad boys in here. A good amount of time. Okay. without making too much of a mess. All right, it's starting to smell good. There we go. My beautiful plate. So this is gonna cook a little bit more for them all to get nice, all the white part cooked. You can see it all bubbling. I put some cheese on it. I put a little bit of more black pepper, and I can't imagine serving anything from the Mediterranean without some fresh parsley. Nice Italian flat leaf parsley on top of it. There we have it. Breakfast for dinner or lunch or however you want to look at it. I'm going to take a little bit out. I can't wait. Oh, that looks divine. Just delicious. Smells divine. Put my little garnish on top of it. And bon appetit, everybody. I hope you enjoy your eggs in purgatory. Thank you again.